Roman, he's got to fight Akhmadaliev, which is a very, very dangerous fight. It's mandatory. That'll be the WBA and IBF. The Henny wants a rematch desperately. I think win or lose against Akhmadaliev, I think that's a rematch that I'd love to see happen. You know, down at those divisions, you really need to be having those spectacular fights to become a household name, and that was a fight. That was fight of the year. So I'd like to see the rematch.
Eddie, Anthony Sims Jr., great out there again. When can we see him back in the zone? And who
Probably in December. He has to have a big fight now, because otherwise he's going to end up probably going a bit stale. You know, he's an excellent talent, but I feel like he's someone that needs to be pushed and put under pressure. And I like the fights like against Rocky Fielding, against Martin Murray, you know, those kind of fights where we're going to find out a lot about Anthony Sims Jr. A lot of people go through those levels really well. I think he's 20-0 now. You only really find out once you take the bigger steps. And I'm excited to see him take those steps because I think he's got the talent. But it's time to find out.
Can he actually make 168?
He made 168 yesterday, well 168 and a half. He actually come in half a pound over. But he's made 168 for a while now. I was even talking to him about making 160, but he didn't like that conversation. He was at 175, he said he couldn't make 168. He makes it comfortably, although it was half a pound over, but 168 is definitely his division.
Talking about taking steps up, White Chocolate took a step up against Isaiah Selby, the guy we've known, we've seen before. Absolutely blew him out. How fast do you want to move him, and when can we see him again and against a higher level of competition?
I think that it's fascinating watching all our younger fighters develop. Sometimes some people look good and bad. I thought Ofer Jones and Bayaslanov tonight looked quite average. I was a bit disappointed with their performances. And I thought White Chocolate looked fantastic at the Garden last week. I think he's probably up there with Amo Williams as the one that's sort of catching everybody's eye right now. And they're all good because they're all competing against each other. Diego Pacheco looks really good. Spino looks good. But Nikita's got that little sparkle at the moment, that little following that's generated. So I think he's going to be a really good fighter. He's going to box on the KSI Logan Paul card. And he's getting to a stage now where a lot of these guys, you know, the first 5, 6, 7 fights, it's a nice experience. You know, some are gimme fights, some are a little bit difficult. They're getting paid for the first time. They're watching these checks come in. You know, you see a few cars for the first time on Instagram that they're picking up. But now it starts to get a little bit more serious. 8 rounds, you know, and we're happy to invest in make sure they progress at the right speed. But sooner or later, for these guys, they're about 6 months away from finding out a little bit more about them in terms of what they've got and if they can actually progress to the next stage.
Did White Chocolate look okay when he brought him the hook?
Yeah, you know what? And I gave him a bollocking because he weren't fit, in my opinion. He came into the ring, and I know I'm not really one to talk, but he had a belly coming over his shorts, and I gave him what we call in the UK a bollocking. And I said, look at the opportunity these kids have got. We're flying them all over the world to learn, to get paid. Like, it's everything, every opportunity is there for them on a plate. All they've got to do is be good enough and work hard. That's it. So the moment someone's not working hard, the moment someone's cheating, don't expect us to work hard for you, and don't expect us to invest the money to give you all these opportunities. So I told him that, and I put him with strength and conditioner, Scooter, in New York. Shout out to Scooter. Danny Jacobs is conditioner, a lot of the guys there, and he has beasted him for 2 months. And he came back in MSG, and he was in, like, the difference in physique and sharpness was on another level. It's very difficult with these kids, you know, they live it. All of a sudden they've got money coming in, they've got friends telling them to come out and do this and do that. But the only way you're going to make it is just to be completely narrow-minded and stubborn and boring, and just be completely focused on your boxing. A bit like Devin Haney.
So bringing them down to